on Temple Hall Road right now, and we are taking the junction. This is one of the most difficult roads to drive in Jamaica. In Jamaica, as I should say. Jamaica is nice. This road, it meanders because of the landscape is very hilly. Of course, you have the Wagwater running to our right, and we have highlands as well. So as a result of the landscape, the road meanders, so it curves and goes around and around. I'll just be showing some parts of Junction Road. I won't video the entirety,
of course, because it's like around a 5-hour drive.
and that's the birthday girl.
I'm a woman.
Woman, I should say. Right. This is Tom Zero. We just passed Tom Zero. Perfect. Tom Zero. There's a Seventh-day Adventist church around there, and there's a primary school or Golden Valley.
Yeah.
Golden Valley.
Right there.
I just saw a sign that would say we're entering into St. Mary.
Yeah, right. This is the border.
Right there, so okay, good. Right, so we just left St. Andrew and we're now into St. Mary. Right. So through this trip we're crossing about 5 parishes. So we started in St. Andrew, then we went to St. Mary, and then we're going into St. Anne, and we're going after St. Anne is what? Trelawny?
Trelawny, yeah.
Trelawny, and then St. James.
Montgomery, and
yeah. Oh, and then I have to go through Hanover, because Riu is in Westmoreland. So we're actually crossing 7 parishes. Yeah.
So we're crossing half the amount that Jamaica has.
Right, because 14. And I heard there were plans to make it 15 because they wanted to make a Portland. Not about Portland, Portmore parish. Yeah, but I don't support that.
Yeah. Just let it be at the 14.
Right, they should just keep it 14. They're entering Castleton Gardens.
So pretty and nice.
It's a nice place to be. There's a river, there's a botanical garden, and there's a fake police. I'm not sure if the fake police.
He's still there.
He's still there, right. Speed gun. That's not a real police, guys. That
frightens everybody.
Everybody, boy.
Not to bust up.
We have been here a couple times, so we know the police. That's a sign, guys. But still, don't. Yeah, it's asleep. I mean, it's not awake, so it must be sleeping.
A standing sleeping police.
A standing sleeping police. That's what it is. You know, both types of sleeping police do the same job. They slow down.
Can you see
drivers.
the river from where you're at now?
Oh yes, I can.
There's a part of it.
That's a part. Look at that landscape. But are we taking pictures?
Yeah, I'm trying to, but like you keep rocking and keep.
We almost reached spot B.
From here.
Oh, that is almost reached spot B.
A few minutes. Look at that.
I didn't get any. That's alright. When you don't have no camera, you can do.
But we're still in St. Mary, for sure. Yeah, we have Google Maps to help, not really to help us, but to just show us where we're going because
We're a tourist.
yeah.
No. What?
We're Jamaicans, but we are Jamaican tourists in Jamaica.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're touring.
Wait, Oriental chick. Oriental. This is hotspot. This is like the country KFC.
Yeah. Over.
The chicken always stays.
So they park there, so you know that everybody gets in them.
Then food.
Yeah.
I think they sell soup too.
Soup and corn and shrimp and everything in that little joint.
Yeah.
Nice driver.
Police.
We don't need seat. We're in the back.
What?
Yeah.
What is he doing?
And this is our police encounter. We got stopped.
Why?
Not for speeding, but
Yes, sir. Morning.
Morning.
We are conducting a vehicle safety checkpoints.
Okay.
Do you have anything to declare in the work?
No. Thank you.
Thank you.
And this is Jamaica. I'm afraid of Scotty. Sit up there and put on a seatbelt.
Leave me alone. Over here, talking about my passport. Just in case. Just in case. That's why you have a child in the back with a seatbelt. You know? So it's not have our passport, but officer, take our one.
Listen,
We come bail her.
I'm not
police
scared,
put
though.
down seatbelt quick.
Oh gosh, you take it off now.
Leave me alone.
Oh god.
Oh, that pretty mountain. Wow.
Right,
Oh.
see there?
that
See
look
there now?
pretty.
With the green and the,
Green and the
the
brown.
sunshine on it.
Ah,
You never tell you why your glass.
Wow, look at that, man.
Through the glass.
I mean, the glass can make it look better. too.
Jamaica, that you know.
Glass look better.
Jamaica,
Yeah.
that.
Wow, yeah,
Look
that's
at that.
pretty.
Up to the sky.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mountain
That reminds me
climber.
of those Disney movies, the mountain. I don't.
St. Mary's Farm. It's a farm where your banana chips come from.
Literally.
Right?
Yeah.
Good? Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we're
good. We're good. Nice. So there you go. They put it in
Alright, Master,
bags.
you're right here is very significant also.
Oh, this is a runabout?
This is where you switch from to go Portland is to the right.
Oh, and St. Anne is to the left?
St. Anne Fortress is to the left.
Oh.
Oh, it's blurry?
No, it's not blurry.
At the roundabout, take the first exit and stay on A3.
There you go.
Look, mommy.
Oh,
Yeah.
So exit to the left.
Yeah.
yeah, that's our exit.
Stay on the left and take A3.
Yeah,
Well,
this
I shouldn't go to Portland to go Negril. Oh, you do that. Roundabout. It's a man that drive by his
Exit
first
the roundabout
roundabout.
onto A3. Continue for 60 kilometers.
Okay.
The man at the roundabout, you know, I'm gonna drive up.
Uh-huh.
Drive up. He doesn't have to do that. I don't feel roundabout.
When?
I'm coming from here.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's what we're saying.
He doesn't have to do that. The person, not because the person is late, you know, that person can switch to the other side. But not the person drive behind the person.
Yeah, it's another bridge. Yeah.
So nice.
Oh, yes.
Probably put the same thing. Look at it.
Bridge.
That's the water.
Oh,
Oh.
true.
But they can plug it also.
Yeah, man.
So this
I
is
can't. Oh,
And so you have the water to your left, Tabitha.
yes. Yes.
You got that?
No. No, sorry. Alright. Alright, yeah.
so coming to spot there shortly.
We're approaching Creek. So
50 minutes.
we just got flashed by what do you call them people on the road? Passed by a car. Right. So there's police down the road. There's police down the road, so
Possibility.
there's a possibility we might be stopped again.
It's a
Sadly.
black car.
Yeah, this is a black vehicle, not to be racist or anything like that, but yeah, black vehicles tend to be targeted.
Yep, sad.
Dark colors.
Dark color, well, yeah. And the vehicle has some tint on it. I wouldn't say heavily tinted, but it is tinted. Just looking out for the police and recording until we see him.
A few moments later.
See him there? Squaddy, big up yourself. Ah.
Some nice pots there, Tabitha.
Yeah. Watch it go.
I got it for you.
That's the aluminum hot corner. It has been there for years. Dutchy.
Pass the Dutchy on the left hand side.
Yes.
I cut
Pass
it.
the Dutchy on the left hand side. Or the right side. That was
Right
one
side.
a while ago.
Yeah.
Back to the one go pass it.
I remember this corner for some reason.
Yeah.
Uphill. Jamaica is nice.
The breakaway. Right. There used to be a road right there, but it 2 times.
3 times.
Now what's happening now?
It eroded.
Collapse.
Collapse and got down.
Sink.
We went to country the last time.
Yeah, man.
What did anybody like? Was there anybody on the road at that time?
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Oh, what's in the boat?
See what? See?
Right, the road broke away.
Oh, just sunk.
Jackfruit or
Alright.
White.
or something like that.
Alright.
I sleep and kill me right now.
Don't like it.
The only thing.
You like goat meat?
Yeah. Look there. You want goat?
Yeah.
You want breadfruit?
Yeah.
Curry goat and breadfruit.
Kiss and bite.
Look here again, man. Wow. See, make sure if you're driving on these roads,
Yo.
make sure your papers them good.
Man, I don't pay him no mind.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
Man probably knows you get stuck already.
You have your passport but can't come bail you.
Because if we were hiding something, why would
Call
that
the
is
police.
shot?
You can't call the man yo. You're bright. You have to say,
Sir!
you have to say sir.
Sir!
And the plane
White
down
Hall.
here.
White Hall, yes.
So
It's
it's a
not
nice,
just a pen, it's in Spanish now.
it's a nice piece of road. We're in Whitehall now. Keep to your speed limit, guys, because police step on the road.
A fast car going to make the sense. It's not kind of scary, but
Yeah.
it's going to make the sense. You can't drive.
Yeah, it makes sense. If you have money to pay.
Alright. So in the town now, this is Port Maria. Alright. Port Maria is the capital of
St. Mary.
Good capital. Alright. Yes, St. Mary. Yeah.
KFC.
KFC. Finger licking good. Oh yeah, KFC over here.
I would love some KFC.
I've been over there one time after a trip. Remember the last church trip? No, no,
By the
no.
time reaching Ocheria,
Kingston Fall
at the
Pub.
time for KFC.
Yes. And right now, still in the morning time. So.
Yeah. Coach, bringing value home. Squad it, number 4.
Okay, the man have a she said anything, but I have like best
He's just going for some stroll.
Yeah. He's not going to stop transport. I'm still squatting number 4. Oh, yeah, CV. Wow, this is beautiful. Wait, this church is what? The parish church? St. Mary. Oh,
Normally they look like that with a stone wall.
yeah.
Oh, look, we go. The island. Capture the island.
Yeah, you're gonna get a clearer view. See there?
Yeah, tell me.
I'm trying. Oh, the island.
Look at that
Meet
island.
there, guys.
Oh, okay, I never have that there.
Yeah. I knew it was somewhere out here, you know. I'm gonna have to get.
Look at that, people.
I've never observed that.
Yeah.
I was observing
I
that.
have to find out what the name of the island is.
Bird.
Okay, so this is a tourist. Well, we're entering the tourist strip where we have a couple of resorts. We're exiting St. Mary, or the resorts are in St. Mary?
So, still in St. Mary.
Okay, it's still in St. Mary.
But it's closer like to Ocheria Stay.
And the resorts.
North Coast. We're going into the North Coast region. It's a little bit more developed here.
Yeah.
Church.
You see there? Galena.
Oh, Galena, yeah. Yeah, my church Latino people. Yeah, the girl in a church. Nice. My church. And as you can see, that's a ball field, guys. In Jamaica, we play a lot of football. Right. In other countries like Guyana, they play a lot of cricket. Right. No, Barbados is a cricket country also. But Jamaica, or in sport, you find most young people playing.
Definitely football.
Football, definitely. So that's a really popular sport up here. Even though we are not really good, we have players, we have players, but technicalities is what win games. So yeah, I will show you the resorts when we reach them.
We pass by.
See that girl in a church? Right? That's my church people. A girl in there. Yeah, we enter in Oraka Besa.
Oh, Rockabesa. Oh, Rockabages, no?
Rockabages.
Play for me. Hallelujah.
Hi.
You go watch from in Virgo's
the vlogs?
they're going on the trip, Matthew?
Which one?
They put out singing in today. You mean the Virgos?
Oh,
yeah.
like carpooling?
Yeah, like when I'm going on the bus.
Sometime, Oh, yeah. Like when he's on his tour. Yeah, I watch that one.
Hi.
Big up to the Virgos, watch your channel.
Sure.
Alright. So we're getting some jackfruit.
But it's not so. It's not be nothing to eat. All of this don't have nothing.
Sure, yeah.
Look funny good.
No, you look funny good.
No wonder. It's alright.
Most of that blank out.
No, blank man. It look good, man. Everything yes.
See all of yes and now.
No, man, you look funny good.
Yeah, just in the middle, so want it full. It's like how this come out here, so.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, man, full. Next idiot that.
They go right in that video now. Golden. When him again?
That's good.
It was out. Yeah. When I was baby, yeah. I remember.
See there? Look, it's under construction.
Yeah.
Then there's a lot of money just in
I'm going to find out the name of
Man, to see jackfruit, that one raw jackfruit, I make about $100. Long time we eat jackfruit.
Ian Fleming Airport, right? They don't do commercial here. Commercial flight. Okay.
It's an international.
It's an international road still. Right. But I know of Norman Monday, Songsters and Ian Fleming. Look at those big houses.
For a second, it reminded me of Greece. Just remind me of Pops.
Alright, this line matters. This line I can overtake.
Right, because it's broken on it.
On the
inside.
inside.
Right.
My side.
But on the other
Then can
side.
overtake.
Right, on the opposite side.
Yeah.
You got that?
Yeah, I got that.
Wow. It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I got that.
Yeah.
Another set of police.
Someone, if them drive the blue vehicle, we're overtaking.
Yep. You see the people?
Sometimes you chuck them to save you.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
See the people?
Always at a speed. I think the people never speed to know what it's saying.
When you see them go around, they went around you.
Yeah. So squad number 5 that. Entering St. Anne. Beautiful parish of St. Anne.
Oh, look at all the grass down there.
Yeah. This is
This is where I bought my Toyota Rush. This is where I came and picked up my Toyota Rush when I bought it. Right over there.
So that girl that was migrating?
Yeah, she was migrating for real and she sold me her car.
That's again.
see ya?
And gone. Come make a next time on the road.
Same to you. Traffic though?
Traffic? Yeah, stop right a bit.
Oh. Let me drive it. Let me wait. What's your wheels? Gas station.
So this road leads back in Orchard Square.
You have Sandals over there. Sandals, Jamaica.
We're on the town backwards. Oh, you're gonna pull over. Why is it black up on the road?
That's it.
Like you don't want to come up on the road.
Why you trade them strap up, man?
That's up?
Yeah, they have rope on them.
Oh. 50 miles.
Still have 50 miles.
50 kilo.
Yeah. I mean 50 kilometers, yeah. 50 kilo feel like what? 25 miles or 30 miles? Sandals Beach Resort. So it's Bush Stewart one over this one. Hey, Bush Stewart is dead, right?
Yeah.
Oops. Well, he used to own the Sandals
I think
franchise.
there's some tussle wrong to get what now, you know.
Oh, inheritance.
He had left to his
What's that, right?
like his butler.
Trust in us, so?
Gee,
What is it?
what is that? Supposed to be.
Yeah, it's a nice building.
Kingston.
I'll find a McDonald's next.
Yeah.
So it's there, they're gonna come in a bit of a bit.
So
Yeah.
I think his only son Matthew.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, next
The
match.
one
Who is running it now?
he had actually oriented into the business.
Yeah.
But there's some tussle going on. It is
Who should get it?
But
Oh.
Rich man, baby.
yeah, the customer that it
Yeah.
will be allowed.
Yeah. Alright, so heading into Ocherios. Wow.
Square.
The square. That is right. I know you have what? You have like a juicy beef over there, sir?
Oh, no like KFC.
Beef juice.
Yeah, I think it's in this square. Just come around, come off the road. Get off the wall.
Right, it's a Jane Bank over there, so. And there's a complex to the left with like juicy beef and Fanta and some of that stuff. See that? Juicy Party. What's new?
Is that where it is?
Have you seen some apple here? Jamaican apple.
How much a bag?
What am I saying, drive? Look to the island. Tell me when the lights are green.
Hey, I think I fancy cat now. When the lights are red, tell me stop.
I only have a filter like this.
Blind man. Dear my people, you know, we made a pit stop.
Yes, the red.
We stopped at the notorious Kingston Folco.
This one is in Ocheria.
This one is the Ochi one, so this the Ochi Folco, but it begin with K same way. And then put on the K for style. So
Yeah. But no ketchup.
No ketchup. People want to kill you, man.
Exactly.
I ordered hot and spicy and it never comes. No, sir, no ketchup.
I'm even checking in the box, nothing.
What? At least you have juice, so we can wash it down.
True.
Mystic Ridge.
Right?
Right. The Mystic Mountain somewhere around here, don't it?
Yeah, so there's some more.
It's higher.
This one here, narrow line. And first bad road.
Very cheap.
You don't kill me?
What chicken taste, Abby?
Good man.
That was shelling it, man.
No one not better than you.
Popo coat, that's our number 6. Number 6. See what we're talking about? Yeah, man. See?
This is tourist resort.
Tourist.
Tourist zone.
Yes.
So they're not gonna stop us because we are tourists.
We're tourists, right? We're Jamaicans, but we're tourists in Jamaica. Right? We're Jamaican tourists. Huh? Mm-hmm. Senton. Jamaica is home to some of the best drivers.
Yeah.
I love, oh.
Come on.
Right. Alright, so we enter in down. Jailbreak? Over here?
Mystic Mountain. Mystic Mountain is there as well.
Right. Choppers on jailbreaks. What's that jailbreak illegal in Cayman? Why is it illegal in Cayman?
What's illegal? Noise.
Oh, the nice.
Noise pollution.
What's
Oh.
So we have to take it off.
No, my friend. Stop it nice.
Around the corner here. You have Junction Road, right, Mike? Got a vehicle park up. What's Dolphin Cove this one now?
Dolphin Cove.
Oh wow, yes. So we are discovering.
Right.
Yeah, but isn't it kind of expensive to go to Mommy? Or is it good?
No.
We could maybe go here one day.
Area.
I look so. Up there. So your money can buy Harry, man. Your car.
I would love to go here
Yeah.
before we leave.
Dolphin Cove.
Oh yeah.
Never been, but one day I'll go there.
Yes, one day, hopefully, before we leave.
No? You think that's some money work?
Actually, I don't know.
Go check out Dolphin Cove prices.
We did actually, but. Hey, Mommy, how much is it? Like $100 per
She don't-
person?
She don't give up here, so. Yeah, man. It's up the hill.
Wow, that
Yeah.
Dolphin Cove, the people.
Oh.
Yeah, true. I mean, people drive up there. Drive up there.
Some bus coming through.
Watch it. The man them are over undertake, you know. That is not even a lane. That is.
It's not a lane.
Look at these drivers,
What
man.
they do? And then they come in front of you because it's not a lane.
Impatient and indisciplined.
You gone over there, why you gone over there?
Okay.
Yeah.
You should have catch him license plate number, you know,
No,
man.
don't block him, let them go.
You want to catch him license plate number. Look upon them driving here.
This down here coming from.
One, it's a couple, 2 more there.
2 more. No let him none of them, you know, man. Just
Don't block him, let him go. Tell me, man.
full driving, me I tell you, man. I think an accident happened up the road, so.
See the bus here?
Right. So look at that.
Yeah,
we got
just,
it on Instagram. We didn't see it in person.
Yeah.
But that was the reason of why we were stuck. Wow.
True. Wait, it's kind of frozen.
It's frozen. No.
The hot spring.
Oh, and the police face that. I saw it. I thought he was in the accident. That's why.
Oh.
One face ugly. Sorry.
You're not posting that though.
Yeah, you're posting that, of course.
Jesus. Sorry.
You see the man face and say, "Wow, that's a bad accident."
We got the fish pot then.
The fish. Oh yes. Look at those fish
Kind
pots.
of frozen. So you want to wait for.
I think the boy who do the vlogging come this more time.
Oh, half year so.
The same sound system guy.
Yeah, Jamaica
After
sound.
9 and it's still
Original
there.
living in channel name.
After 9 it happened.
Wow.
I know what is 12 going
Original living
12.1 is
Sharkies. This is Sharkies.
Sharkies, what?
Sharkies like sharks.
Yeah.
Like but IES.
Yeah, I know. No wonder.
That girl on the poster, she look very familiar.
Yo. I see that look.
You already saw some now. People dead, you know.
That's sad.
From the same accident? Whoa.
I said several people were injured.
Those cars, those police
I
in the
said
past.
7 people, including 2 women. 7 dead. 30 injured as buses collide head-on
7 dead?
near Tamil Nadu, Salem.
7 dead?
Yeah.
That's a bad accident.
True.
7 is a lot of people die in one accident, you know.
True.
Not that serious, man. But 7 people dead.
It's 2 buses too, so you know.
Those cars, those police vehicles are passed.
Yeah.
Maybe the people there, the light a flash.
Mm-hmm.
But when there's a siren on siren,
Mm-hmm.
you know, say,
Why would they put dead people in the car?
No, to transport them to morgue.
Oh.
Or back to the
A
police.
total of 45 were injured
what
in the
is that?
bus collision.
What major accident, man?
Yeah.
God.
And it's still off it,
I'm guessing like 2 buses that just swing around, because you know how these bus drivers drive very fast.
I have got bleep out this man license plate number.
One vehicle? How many vehicles?
I cut it out. Alright, so my mom came here for an anniversary.
On the moon.
Honeymoon, sorry. Tamarind tree. Oh, so the place have tamarind tree around there? Honeymoon.
24 years ago.
Wow.
I never make money we had paid for the 1 week.
We're not old though.
We pay now.
Hey, what is this? Baya?
Yeah.
Okay, the Duppy Hotel. Wait, no. I won't call it Duppy Hotel.
It's a
nice
The bar, yeah, right?
They're busy though.
I know they offer one of the cheapest prices as a result.
Wow. Looks beautiful over there.
Started off bad footing.
Yeah, they started on a bad footing, but I guess they picked up themselves.
Will you check out the prices for hotels?
Yeah.
One of the cheapest. Condolences to the people.
Puerto Rico.
So expensive. That's not the bad available.
Oh,
Puerto Rico.
Puerto
That's
Rico.
a Discovery Bay. Imagine look.
Backside.
Right.
See what you look. Puerto Rico Beach and then you have Northern Coast Highway.
I'll be on Snapchat checking out the location.
Yeah, I forgot to leave it.
Maybe going to Negril. You know, go straight down.
Some
to
bad road
Easton,
over here, man.
You turn out. Yep.
Sure.
You know that?
That's why you know Bauxite Rich.
Backside. This is hazardous to our ecosystem.
How's that nice for you?
Yeah, we're undermining, like, come on now. We don't want to dig out our natural soil, right?
Yeah. Like how cause corrosion.
Right. I know Jamaica is selling out everything
Sad.
to different countries, so I don't think that one is owned by Jamaica. It's owned by a foreign country. And they're encroaching on like, the copy country and those, you know, places with good vegetation. So it's not really good for our environment at all. But you know, Jamaica has to make money some way. So bauxite is one way in which our government makes money. Not the people, the government makes money.
No, bauxite rich.
Bauxite. This is hazardous to our ecosystem.
Hazardous for you, coconuts?
Yeah, we're undermining, like, come on now. We don't want to dig out our natural soil. Right?
Yeah. Like how cause corrosion.
Right. I know Jamaica is selling out everything to different countries, so I don't think that one is owned by Jamaica. It's owned by a foreign country. And they're encroaching on like the copper country and those, you know, places with good vegetation. So it's not really good for our environment at all. But you know, Jamaica has to make money some way. So bauxite is one way in which our government makes money. Not the people, the government makes money. Alright, so we enter in Trelawny.
Yes, finally.
Alright. So Riu is over there, so. Riu.
Yeah.
Alright, so time for the hills.
Yep.
Going to the hills now.
There's something far. It's in the hill. On the hill.
But yeah, they have such long clips.
Yeah. But it's gonna get pretty.
You're gonna go to the car. Straight at the car.
Yeah.
Straight at the engine.
Sorry,
Because this is an uphill. So if you hear the engine revving hard, you know, say the engine weak. The steamer. Yep. Them lucky they have six cylinders. We just have 4. Everybody overtaking us.
Some people pressing hard, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm going to press hard on the it. It's right about that.
No need for it. Waiting for it.
It's not very comfortable. The hill now. Everyone has to wait to start. See that Tabitha?
That's not pretty. Something to not to capture the camera. Sometimes you have to capture the eyes and enjoy the moment as you see.
I capture it both.
True. Yeah.
Okay again. Squaddy.
Yeah, keep yourself quiet.
I'm going to come pull more back then. Right.
Another
Yourself
one.
quiet, yeah.
That one had a speed gun in his hand, you know.
10. Starfish.
Starfish out there.
I thought there was some blue waters anymore. Are they?
I'm not sure. Which one?
It's a royal time?
I'm wondering if they are the one who was changed to Royal Town.
I think that cruise is the right time.
Good stuff. Ah, royal time. Good. I remember this place, man. Yeah.
I was looking for accommodation with them as well, but they didn't have any.
Oh, they're full already?
They are the ones that were actually I wanted to go.
Right. Okay. So we're entering Falmouth. Trelawny. Of course, Falmouth is the capital.
Capital of
Clarkstone, I'm not sure. I don't know this place so well, but I know this is Falmouth for sure.
It's a light.
The catch is sure. Yeah, so this is the bridge we're talking about. Right? Right, so the Martha Bay River runs under this.
She would even say nothing, look how she laughs. Girl,
You have to go recalibrate it.
she's gonna turn the right way.
Yeah.
She should tell us you must stay on A1, yeah, the highway.
Yes, my people. So now we're in St. James. I fell asleep because Trelawny is kind of boring. Right? There wasn't really much to see. I passed the salt marsh. I was going to get it, but I was too tired. But yeah, this is St. James, and this is also another touristy spot in Jamaica. St. James is home to the one and only Montego Bay, and that's a separate country in itself, right? You have Ochi and you have Mobe as two separate countries. You have a Ochi passport and a Mobe passport. Right?
Passing from one state to the other.
Right, from one state to the other. It's a federal country. And songsters. Right. So we passed Ian Fleming earlier and
Oh, the police. What's that?
another squad number. How much?
That do some of like you know I'm going.
Yes sir. See there?
Another set of squad.
Another set of squad. Probably gone out 10 already, you know. Oh gosh.
But they should be at church there, man.
No, so they responsible and them a ticket on a Sunday.
Every time I'm like you know I'm going. Seven drives.
Yeah. Dream boy some money. Hey, which hotel on the road? Oh, see it here. Yeah. Okay.
Very nice.
Hey, which hotel is this?
Or Riu Montego Bay.
Wait, this is Rosa.
Riu Montego Bay.
Mercy. Jamaica have some mad people in them. Oh, see it here. Rosa. Adult section.
Your hotel, Montego Bay, yeah.
With Rosa.
Yeah. There's another Riu hotel. They said Riu. What? Rosa. Where is this?
Lavish, right? I like this hotel.
Yeah, wow. It's a nice hotel.
Yeah. And this is Jewel Grande. Montego Bay. A lot of people broke the light. And this is Jamaica.
Yep.
You're gonna follow them.
It's another hotel on the stretch, right? That's another one. Yeah, Hyatt.
My woman up here meat. One is for dogs and meat is for men.
This is Lara. Some roads all stretch. Another one. What's that called? Oh, those are villas over there. Right. Yeah. Yes, professional IT. Guess we're approaching Holiday Inn down here. same one we went to, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
You were smaller
Yeah,
than
the
Yeah.
one that have a picture with.
Oh, this big old vehicle block my view, man. Sure,
Where are you?
Oh,
sure. You man,
I see the number.
great, nice. Holiday.
Two-time double hotel. Two-time we came here.
Yeah, for Hanover again.
Montego Bay.
Hold on, Jim. On the break.
Wow, look at that. Very good view, man.
Yeah.
And then it strip and so down the side.
Alright, so we're entering Sam Shop Square.
Yeah, this is the Mobile Square. Just some shop or
Mobile Square. One of them.
Shut up.
yeah, we can tell you this woman over there.
They want us to look lit down the woman.
Sorry.
See man have money in her hand, you know say
Why these people on
Crooked
Sunday
tag.
don't want to cook them dinner?
taxi man.
Oh, them are by KFC.
This is the heart of Mobile.
Yeah, heart of Mobile.
Mobile Square.
That's
Yep.
agreed. So if you don't sell this evening, to go back on their bed tomorrow. Push up near to the chimney. Take out the money and sell again until it finish.
See the pregnant man life.
Yeah, man.
Continue for 34 kilometers.
Right, so we are on our way to Negril now.
Just start the journey, man.
Just started the journey. We're still in St. James, right?
Yeah.
Right. Just started the journey. Yeah. Oh, let me catch that. That view looks good.
There's a one
Yeah,
pond.
wow.
It looks so.
Look at that,
It's a pretty pond.
yeah.
You know that little pond that I took a while ago, those wonders. I just started feeling like my head was pulsing.
Come on. Guys, so we're now in Hanover. Right? So we're in there's 6 or 7 parish.
Yeah. For you?
One of them.
Oh, for the sea.
Let me check.
Right, so we cross. We're in St. Andrew, St. Mary. After St. Mary, St. Anne. After St. Anne, then
So why
Trelawny.
is half of the river blue and half dirty?
If I see,
You
If I
see?
see-
I just want to put on my separate.
That's
Wow.
not fair.
What? I think that's probably silt. Silt in the water.
Fresh water, cold water. Mixture around here.
Yeah. But yeah, it is St. Andrew, then St. Mary, then
Look, Matthew,
St.
look over
Anne.
there.
Oh,
See a nice view there.
Nice dirty water view.
Part dirty and part.
It's called the Great River. That's what they call it.
Ah.
Yeah, great. Watershed.
No.
Catch ya? Catch ya?
I want to get one.
Catch ya? You gotta reach up to him yet. He catch you.
Can I shut the bar far, man?
Who? What is?
Yeah, can I shut the bar far?
Can't shut the front.
They almost get catch.
On the 80 miles at the speed limit?
No, 50 years old.
50?
Alright, man. But dinner time now. It's all that funny, man.
Yeah. Oh, squaddy number, whatever that is.
7, 8.
Right.
His eyes could not pick up your speed.
I never pick it up so good, but yeah, that's another squaddy.
Yeah. You're gonna just have to put ding 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 ding.
Yeah. But that was another one.
And you can stop at the bathroom because I felt that you almost pissed your pants a while ago.
Oh,
What
God.
take it, Jim?
Yeah, well, me catch it, yes.
But you catch him, but then they catch him. Hopewell, what do they have at Hopewell again? Some other resort or something like that?
They have hope in a well.
Negril is 63. Imagine we drive from the middle of the island to almost the end
I'm
of
saying,
the
yeah. Ooh. We enter bad road now, so I guess we're going to pause the video.
Trial.
Trial.
Remember Pastor when John talk about trial?
Oh.
Trial of what?
All the troubles and trials. It soon be done. This trip soon be done. We have what, 47 minutes left? Yeah, video in this. Yeah, it's a nice arch.
These people that put it there, it just go like that.
Yeah. Yeah, the road right there so kind of bumpy still. So yeah, I'm doing my best to get the footage still.
You the pedestrian crossing next time.
Ah, the dog is jaywalking.
Yeah. What dog?
Yeah, guys.
Yeah, it's a very big hotel.
Hey guys, I miss Grand Palladium Hotel for you guys, but I was tired. This is a long journey, guys.
I could tell.
It's a long journey driving.
Yeah.
You're not the driver.
I'm not the driver.
You can drive to me.
I think I'm gonna buy you a nice new Jamaican shirt.
Yes, please.
Alright, so Lucy's up the road. Yes.
Yeah, wow. Yeah. See? We're gonna drive basically to the end of that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
In another half an hour we'll get there.
Half an hour, wow. That sounds short.
31 minutes to be exact.
Yeah.
It's just by from Filipino. Middlesex.
Yeah, aren't we in Surrey County?
Cornwall?
I mean, not about Cornwall. Aren't we in Welcome to Lucy. Reach Lucy. Right?
Circus.
You know, there's an Adventist
Oh.
tent.
Oh.
What did I say? Circus,
And them
you
just pitch it like a chair and them pulling down.
And guys, this is an hearse.
something like that.
It's a Jamaican hearse. And that's a Adventist tent. For crusades. So we're in Lucy. Of course, as you can see, the road is pitchy patchy.
Man,
Some part is white, some part is black. And hence,
That makes it unique.
makes it unique.
Out of many one people.
Out of many one. I don't even say people. Okay.
person.
Good, yeah. So, well, Jamaica is beautiful in terms of nature and
Man, true.
the flora and fauna.
Yes, I agree.
The development sometimes,
It's
I'm
not
especially
all
talking about the roads, are flawed.
true.
Maria. As I look up going through Port Maria right
It
there, right?
really does.
Oh.
See another squaddy here. Add that to the squaddy counter. Even though he's driving, but we'll add it.
My last updates, man.
And we're in the county of Cornwall, parish Hanover still. Man, the road bad.
So Lucy is the capital of Hanover?
Right, yes ma'am.
Okay.
Savannah Lamar is for Westmoreland, that's all?
Yeah. That long old thing,
Savannah Lamar.
Right there? 30 kilometers.
Wait, we passed Westmoreland yet?
No, going to Westmoreland.
Oh, sorry.
See, it's putting it up in front of you.
Oh,
We're near the hotel.
okay, near. Rocky. We're still in Hanover. And then we never just left Lucy. That be nasty. Sure. Sorry. I cut that out of my video, man. Sure. That's one corner. Right, so we are approaching the border of Westmoreland.
2 minutes left, literally.
Right, so we are now crossing into Westmoreland.
My first time in Westmoreland, I think.
Same, my first time in Hanover.
Yeah, in Westmoreland. Yeah, same thing.
My first time in Jamaica.
Eh? Lie.
Jamaica is nice.
Jamaica is nice.
Stop thinking. Yeah.
So,
That part is not cute.
right, we're 1 minute away.
Yes.
And we're about to land.
Remind me of Moritz, so.
He's
Like the
prepared for
colorful buildings before you reach the North Moritz for some reason.
Yeah, it has the Morris colors, yes.
Yeah.
Fasten your seatbelts. Please prepare for landing. Okay, so we're going to
We're so close.
stop at our destination in a few seconds. We're going to Riu Negril, and it's a few blocks down. It said 450 meters down.
I just shot the video on my camera.
Sure.
Where's the video? Oh, it's here.
In 300 meters, your destination will be on the right.
Nice. The first video.
Alright, look, Negril full of bush though, but
Wow, look at that.
wow, look at that.
Find your
But look at that, people.
That's where we're going.
We're going to Riu.
Station is on the right.
Right you. Right you.
Right here. That's Spanish for something?
This is it, people.
And we have arrived.
Or
Alright,
destination.
thanks for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget, Jamaica is nice.
Jamaica is nice. Jamaica because we have coconut cheese here, breadfruit cheese, mango cheese, plums, a lot of stuff. So Jamaica is nice.